No one expects to be homeless. I would estimate that, junior high, high school, somebody sits down with you and says, what do you want to be when you grow up? I would guess that most people don't say, I want to be homeless.
Well, homelessness is a very miserable life. When you're a family that's homeless, it's basically hopeless.
Is there any possible way you can spare a little change for me too? I've been out here all day, man. I'm good.
You used to look good out here doing business. You're a grown-ass man out here, that's another man. I got a job. I work my ass off every day.
I also serve my country,
work every day. You serve your country? What do you think about serving your country? How's that? How's that about serving your country?
I ended up getting date raped, losing my keys. And I said, all right, well, I don't want to explain this to my father because he's not going to be able to do anything about it. He's just going to have so much rage that this happened to his daughter that he loves. I guess I'm homeless now. It was a really dark time in my life. I spent months in bed, just not being able to move. I have clinical depression, PTSD from some other trauma I've experienced. I could not honestly tell you how many times I've been sexually assaulted.
Life was useless at 14 because all I saw was anger and hate. The anger inside of me, I just took it out on myself. My adopted parents threw me out of the house saying they didn't want me. I went to the woods right near my house and I slept in the woods.
First time my mom kicked me out, I was about 11. She just told me to just go.
I remember laying here and not wanting to get up, having no hope, feeling like nothing was gonna change or get better, like this was how it was gonna be.
Like you have these things in your head, these notions that like if you're homeless, you're the bottom of the bottom, like you're low, you're gross, you're nothing.
I didn't expect like roses and candy and I knew it was gonna be hard and I knew that I couldn't just stay at my friend's house all the time because you become like a burden, don't feel like you're welcome anymore.
There were people who were just doing drugs and they're looking violent. And I was so scared. I thought like they would do something to me.
I think it was really hard because you kind of get stuck at that point because you have to pay for certain things and you can't even pay for those, let alone pay for rent and pay for everything else that you need to pay for. So it puts a lot of stress, a lot of stress.
It's kind of like living every day not knowing what's going to happen. What you're going to encounter, if you're going to live, if you're going to die. I grew up with a lot of people who are around me that died.
"33 years ago, Covenant House Toronto opened its doors in a small Victorian right across from Allen Gardens. We had 30 beds and we filled overnight. Downtown Toronto has been the epicenter for homeless youth now for years. And under one roof at Covenant House Toronto, you have all the services and supports that you need to move forward. We see youth 16 to 24 coming from not only Ontario, but all provinces and territories across the country, as well as other parts of the world. Since we opened our doors, 90,000 young people have been served and supported at Covenant House Toronto. On a daily basis, we're seeing upwards of 250 young people coming through our doors. We have not only an emergency shelter with 94 beds, but we also have a transitional housing program. We have education, employment programs, we have counseling, we have a drop-in center, we've got a medical clinic with St. Mike's Hospital. Everything that you need under one roof. About 70% of the kids that come through the door are reporting that they're escaping dysfunctional family. 1 in 4 of the kids LGBTQ. 35 to 40% of them suffering from major mental health issues. So when they come to Covenant House, they're scared, they're hungry, they're ready for help, they've hit a wall.
Taking part in great initiatives like these, we are building a whole big community, which is speechless.
I'm grateful for the skills I've developed, people I've met, and the way Covenant House has helped me and kept me off the streets. With the bottom of my heart, thank you.
this week, some of the most powerful business leaders,
young professionals, successful CEOs and business entrepreneurs
are planning to sleep on the streets.
Homeless Fortnight.
The event is called Solidarity Sleep Out to raise money and awareness for homeless youth.
I'm sleeping out.
We slept out!
Thank you for supporting Team Cisco.
This is going to take on a life of its own, and it's going to become bigger and better, and I believe eventually a huge national movement.